Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Prescott looks to throw on first. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
Play action now, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Hey, kill. Hey, 47.
Prescott. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Prescott now on 2nd down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing, Vic. This is caught. Touchdown. Vernon Davis. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
47. 46.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Prescott to throw it. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Prescott off play action. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Week 1 in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
We'll go 46. Hey, kill.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Tag! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
First play, first throw coming for Vic. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
19, Tiger, 19.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play, Victor Morris, 51 yards.
It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I look it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Michael Vick. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Touchdown 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Tyreek Hill. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. 3rd and 12.
19 Lions.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Here's Vick. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. He's on his way. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And they'll accept that penalty. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to it after the pick six. Vick. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Ready, set.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Bengals nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Stop below 18.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. To throw, Vick. That's caught by the tight end, Herb Smith Jr. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Vick to throw it. Flush to his right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now, Vick. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Vick readies to throw. And I think the ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Now here's Vic. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
2 teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Oh, some strong running. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the check. Check. Hurt. 18. 5 in. Go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Check that. Street.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
On 3rd down, Vick. That is caught. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Dragon 60.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Vick now. And that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Street. 60 Maverick. Ready.
2nd down, Vick rolling to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Great. 73.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Great. Set. Hey. Get it.
Hurts sets up to throw it. In trouble, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Ware from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
Great. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll go to Falk on the screen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. That's complete to Sharp. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as he'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time.
63. Michael Hornet.
Hurts. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play. And it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
Throwing, Vick. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
On the go.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Vick. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Vick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really... Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
He will find his man Chase complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. McCaffrey. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. This will be the final play of the half. Vick buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up second down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Right there, hurt.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now Vic on 4th down. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
They'll give to Falk up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now a give inside for Falk. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They hand this one to Gronk. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different?
True.
You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Mike Collins from a yard out. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down. So it got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
3rd and short yardage, Vic. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Again, it's Vic. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Vic. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going to look to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
On the ready.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
19 Lions. 3. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the gun, Vic. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Go, set.
They'll go right back to the ground with Funk. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Great.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's North versus South in the state of California, and we're underway between the Niners and Chargers. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready, ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, Vic. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 45. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action now, Vic. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Let's go.
He gets it left side to Johnson. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Michael Vick. He's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Vick readies to throw. And this will be caught. It's Johnson for the Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Chargers 7, 49ers 0. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Vick now. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Elliott now to have the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
To throw, Vick. Escaping the pressure right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Bruce Smith drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Vick to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Calvin Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing.
This is caught inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Vic's going to change the play.
Panther Street.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing, Vic steps away. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Michael Vick, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That is caught. He'll have the first down and more than that. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Vic to the air again. This is caught by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now here's Vic. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
First down, Vic. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
It'll be Vic once more. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Trap 60. Go.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards.
Ready.
And the drive keeps going.
18,
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Again, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down,
Mustang 19.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down up.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Connor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown! The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Here's Vick. On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Looking to throw. Vick. And bringing it in, it's Davis. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let go.
Back to throw. Vick. And incomplete on the deep ball.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Ready.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Touchdown 49ers. Jamar Chase, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Still on his feet. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
Off the option, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Connor is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Chargers.